Hey everyone, good morning to all of you, and a huge thank you to our teacher for giving us the floor today. So our group of 4 has put together this really awesome presentation for you. We're going to dive into something absolutely crucial to our daily lives. Today's topic, cybersecurity and cybersafety. We're going to introduce you to an idea that literally changed how our group looks at our phones and laptops. It's this concept of a digital immune system.
Okay, let's dive right into this. Here's a quick look at our roadmap for today. We'll be covering 1. Our digital immune system. 2. The history of cybercrime. 3. Spotting common cyber threats. 4. The CIA triad explained. 5. Essential defenses. And finally, number 6. Everyday safety tips.
All right, kicking things off with Section 1, our digital immune system, protecting your connected world.
So think about how much we rely on technology literally every single day. I mean, from doing our 9th grade homework and researching projects, to gaming with friends or just scrolling social media. Our entire lives are connected, right? But with all that connection comes a massive need for protection. So what exactly is cybersecurity? Well, it's essentially a digital immune system designed to protect our networks, devices, programs, and data from attack, damage, or unauthorized access. Just like your physical body has an immune system that fights off a cold to keep you healthy, cybersecurity uses tools to fight off digital infections and keep your devices running totally smoothly.
And honestly, we need that immune system now more than ever. 22 billion. Let that sink in. According to the research our group went through, 22 billion is the number of records exposed in data breaches in just the year 2021 alone. 22 billion. That just highlights the absolutely massive scale of the issue here. This isn't just about protecting your social media password, it's a huge global challenge to keep our data safe.
Moving right along to Section 2, History of Cybercrime. Not just a modern problem.
Now, you might be thinking hackers are a brand new invention, right? Like something that only started when everyone got a smartphone. But as our group discovered, the history goes back way further than you'd think. And this brilliantly illustrates that point. The very first recorded cybercrime actually happened way back in 1820. Crazy, right? Fast forward a bit, and the very first spam email was sent in 1978. Then, by 1982, the first virus was installed on an Apple computer. Long before any of us in this class were even born, these digital threats were already evolving.
Which brings us to Section 3, spotting common cyber threats, the viruses.
If cybersecurity is our immune system, well, these are the specific digital viruses trying to break through. Let's meet the antagonists of our digital story. You know that horrible feeling of panic when a giant exclamation point alert just pops up on your screen out of nowhere? Yeah, that's the hallmark of these digital dangers. These threats totally rely on tricking us, catching us off guard, and finding weak spots in our armor. So let's break down the 3 most common ones you guys need to know about.
First up is malware, which stands for malicious software. It's basically the primary illness of the internet. We're talking things like viruses, trojans, and worms. Malware is designed to secretly install itself on your laptop or phone without you having a clue. And once it's in, it can seriously harm your system, leak your personal information, or even give a hacker complete control over your device. Not good.
Next is phishing. Think of this one like a really convincing digital disguise. Phishing is when attackers try to acquire your sensitive info like your usernames, passwords, or credit card details by impersonating someone you actually trust. You might get an email that looks exactly like it's from your bank, or a direct message sending you to a totally fake social media login page. The attackers are literally fishing for your details, just hoping you'll take the bait.
And finally, ransomware. This one is a particularly scary reality. It's a type of malware that literally holds your files hostage. It encrypts your personal data, meaning your school projects, family photos, whatever, and threatens to publish them or permanently block your access unless a ransom is paid. It's extortion, pure and simple.
All right, on to Section 4, the CIA triad explained, the core of security. So how do the pros actually fight back against all this? We're shifting from the sickness to the medicine now. This right here is the gold standard framework used by real IT professionals everywhere. The CIA acronym stands for confidentiality, integrity, and availability. Security isn't just about hiding your files in some dark digital vault. It requires all 3 of these pillars. Confidentiality restricts access through encryption so only authorized people see the data. Integrity ensures the data stays accurate and unaltered. And availability means maintaining your hardware and software so you can actually get to your data when you need it.
Now, just a quick point of clarification for the class, because we hear privacy and security tossed around a lot like they mean the same thing, but they're definitely different. Privacy is your individual right to manage your own data. It's your personal choice about what you share with the world. Security, on the other hand, consists of the specific measures and protocols used to protect that data from external threats. So basically, privacy is the rule you set, and security is the lock on the door that actually enforces it.
Next up is Section 5, Essential Defense Strategies, the medicine.
Let's look at the high-level frameworks used by big businesses, schools, and governments to stop those massive data breaches we talked about earlier. One major framework our group found in the sources is called the Essential 8. These are mitigation strategies that protect whole IT networks. They involve some highly technical but super vital steps, like patching applications, configuring macro settings, and restricting administrative privileges. This ensures people only have the exact access they absolutely need to do their jobs and nothing more.
Now, what's really interesting about this next strategy is how simple it is. Multi-factor authentication, or MFA. You guys have totally seen this when an app texts you a code after you type in your password, right? It's a really basic tool, but it drastically reduces unauthorized access by proving your identity with that extra layer of security. Honestly, it's one of the most effective defenses out there.
And strong encryption matters on a global scale. If you don't take this seriously, the results are literally catastrophic. For instance, in 2020, there was the SolarWinds supply chain attack. Hackers managed to insert malicious code into a normal software update, which gave them access to thousands of organizations worldwide, including top government agencies. That is exactly why these robust, advanced defense strategies are so absolutely critical.
Finally, Section 6, Everyday Cybersafety Tips, Building Immunity.
We want to bring this explainer home by focusing on highly actionable steps that everyone in this classroom can take right now to build up our digital immunity. So, I want to ask everyone listening, what can you do today to prevent cyber attacks? I'd love for you to deeply consider your own daily digital habits for a second. Are you clicking on things you really shouldn't be? Are you just swiping away those annoying phone update notifications?
Well, here is a rapid-fire list of the most crucial everyday tips. First, keep your software updated. Seriously, those updates contain the essential security patches you need. Second, do not trust pop-up windows claiming you have a virus and need to download something. It's pretty much always a trick. Third, use strong, unique passwords for every single account. And fourth, treat random links in email attachments like a sign saying free puppies in a dark alley. Just be highly suspicious and verify before you click anything.
Also, we really want to warn you about something we basically all do: using public Wi-Fi. Whether you're hanging out at a local cafe or just using an unsecured network, be incredibly careful what you access. Never log into private accounts like your bank or your personal email over untrusted Wi-Fi, because hackers can easily intercept that data right out of the air.
And please, please back up your digital life regularly. Making a digital copy of your information to an external drive or the cloud means that if something goes horribly wrong, like say you accidentally download ransomware, you can just quickly restore your files without completely panicking or having to pay a ransom.
To wrap up our group's presentation, we want to leave you with a quote we found during our research. The only truly secure system is one which is switched off and unplugged. But hey, since none of us can live our lives unplugged, we have to pay attention. So how would you act smart and protect your digital immune system today? Thank you guys so much for listening, and a big thanks again to our teacher for letting us share our research. Stay safe out there online, everyone.